Hey mate, how are you going?
Good. How you doing?
Cool, good. Can you hear me fine?
Yeah, just fine.
Sweet ass. By the way, this call is going to be recorded and it's going to be uploaded to YouTube. So make sure you turn your face off or something if you want. First of all, are you okay with that?
Um, yeah, that's fine. No worries, mate.
All right, cool. I just want to get
So,
your.
do you want me just to turn my video camera off? Yeah.
I don't even know. Is it? I can't see anything at the moment, but yeah, turn it off if you don't mind.
Okay. Cool. Done.
Beautiful, mate. All right. So what's happening here? Da 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 da. That's fine. So what we are looking at is my screen. Not yet. You can't see my screen. Let me show you my screen. That would work. Here we go. Let me know when you can see my screen. Richard, can you see?
Loading.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Yep, it's up.
Awesome. So, I don't know whether you know this method yet, but it's called like average average dollar cost. So,
Yeah.
have you heard of that technique before or the strategy before?
Um,
Let's just say
sort of.
sort
Yeah.
of. No worries. Let's just
Actually, you
say
better explain for everyone.
no worries, man. Let's just go from the top then. So I don't know. Let's say we I don't know the bot plays a trade up somewhere up here very high, right? Let's say
Yeah.
it pick up here. The price is one
Yeah.
six four three four. That's when we
Yeah.
first bought it. Now, and you go, you know what? It's now downtrend. Like the trend is going down. Let's say the price is somewhere around here, and we're like far out. It's definitely it definitely like the massive drops happening here. And but you think you're gonna go up. So right, let's say the price is here, and you go, you know what? I'm just gonna put a play. You do it manually, right? You decided to do
Yeah.
this manually. You put a trade in, and the price like you put in that exact same position at 15172. Let's just say that is the price you put in. So now the actual so let's say you put in one BTC or zero point 0.1 BTC here, you double it so that you put in another zero point 0.1 in here. So now the actual price is going to be in the middle. So I'm just going to change it to, I don't know, maybe blue. So roughly it would be around here, well, 50% between this and this.
Yeah.
And now it's
Yeah.
just a matter of time before, like there, right? For it to kind of go up to about here to get out. That's like the easiest way to get rid out of the bag at profit.
Yeah.
Now, there's another way. Well, it's not another way. It's just another mathematic or calculation here. So let's say instead of let's say you purchase zero point 0.1 BTC or whatever the position you put in.
Yeah.
You put in zero point 0.1 here. Instead of putting zero point 0.1 here to halve it, you put in 0.2. Yeah.
Yeah.
So now the price should be roughly about here,
Yeah.
where that line is. Let me just see if we can change that to like, I know, darker blue. So now the bot would go, I mean, you can even do this manually. Go, you know what? The trend is going down. I'm just going to place an order about here or here just to make sure you can
Yeah.
get out. And you would have got out. If that
Yeah.
makes
Gotcha.
if
Yeah.
that makes sense. And obviously
Totally.
you can also do something like this too. You go, you know what? I bought this one. Let's say we were here, right? We bought it here, and the next thing you know, like, oh shit, it just went down further. You can buy another position. You can buy, say we change to red. We could try and buy one here. Now let's say we got this. We're just gonna delete this one. So we bought one here, one position. Double that, so that you now have 0.2. So 0.1 here, 0.1 here. You now have 0.2 position, like in quantity, right?
Yeah.
And then you go, you know what? In order to pretty much make the most out of it, you basically have to double it. So you have 0.2 here, you put in 0.2. So in total, you have 0.4.
Yeah.
And guess what? The new pricing for you would be roughly around here, give or take.
Yeah.
So let's say just here, so we can see both of the line. Because it's half of half and half, therefore the price should be about here. Now you can easily get out, like really easily. And again, if you decided to do, I don't know, say you put in one position here, you put and then you instead of putting double, you triple. So you put in 0.2, you would have to put in 0.4 here position. Now your price should be about here. Now you're actually making profit at really easily and much faster rate as well.
Yeah. Yeah, gotcha.
Now,
yeah, no, that's what I was thinking. I've been considering doing that for the last few days, watching how low it's been going, but just BTC's been going up so much at the same time. It's like, well, what's better to do here, you know?
yeah, for sure. But yeah, if your money's stuck there, then it's not gonna make anything at all. The other thing that I heard, or it's not just heard, actually I'm testing it right now. The new bot, the V6.03, Gunbot 6.0.3, can do this for you really easily. Like we do this for you. Like right now, it has that function. It's called double up, right? But the double up is kind of like random. It's not as absolute, which is by the way, it's in a 0.06. Sorry, it's in version 6.0.2. But the new version, you can actually set it and go, you know what? Please double up only if the price is down by 50% or 40%, and then double up then. That makes sense, right? And that's really cool. It
makes sense because that's sort of what I got caught out with one of the things when I had double up on before, and it was just buying too high still.
Yep.
So my positions, it didn't get improved much at all.
Yeah. So man, I'm really excited with the new one. So that way, it should debug itself eventually, as long as you have a bit of money, money spare. But yeah, it's the same technique as what I'm explaining here, but automatically.
Yeah. Gotcha.
And I will be testing it out to see, like, how fast I can get out and things like that. But very excited about it, man. Very excited.
Cool.
Anything else we need to cover? Let me bring up the chat just to make sure that I cover everything. But if you got any other questions, man, fire away.
Just give me 1 sec while I
load up your questions.
I'll just go back to my screen.
Yeah, dude, no problem at all.
So,
and yeah, like this is pretty heavy stuff as well. It kind of goes with the Bitcoin thing, like the price searching right now. I reckon we pretty much at the euphoria area.
Yeah.
Before coming down.
Yeah, gotcha. Okay, yeah. So really, it's the question was about. Well, I'm just getting a lot of feedback. That's all. So let me turn myself. Okay.
Sorry, I mute you because you had a feedback before.
Yeah, we've got a fair bit of feedback there.
Okay, I was saying, what was it, like with the bot? Like once it's on the way down, oh man, we're gonna be making a fair bit of money easily with the bot. Right now, the bot is struggling, and even though we have this thing called Okies mode. Let me plot it out. So. The guy, Alan Starr, he also come up with another method, which is pretty cool. It's the Gunbot Okies mode. So I'm going to plot it. Now, currently, anything that below 35, it will not buy, right? Sorry, not under 35, it will not buy. Personally, though, it doesn't make sense. When the BTC price is dropping like this, which is here to here, everything is going green in terms of out. Right?
Yeah.
So to me, it doesn't and the only time that really hurt us is when the BTC is going up, which is from here to here, like let's say
Yeah.
from here, which is not part of the deal. Now, the only way they can see how it can benefit it right now, anyway. How do this again? Oh, down here. Again, this is just my belief, and
Yeah.
I was talking to Alistair as well. He was like, yeah, it's it is a hit and miss. It can work in certain circumstances, but at the same time, it may not. So if I move the Orkis mode to like 60% or 50% plus,
Yeah.
then to me it makes sense that anything that kind of like at the top will be pretty safe. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? For the bot to run. But once it's go past here, yeah, you know the price should go up higher, and therefore it should be selling on the outside of things, altcoin
Yeah.
side of things. But yeah, I just can't easily compare it between the two. But yeah, that's what I'm looking at and go, well, between these two, to me that makes sense to have it higher than 35 or like 60, 55, 50, that level. So when the
Yeah.
BTC dumps so hard, well, it's not like this is stop buying. This is not buy. This is buying. So I don't know. Like look at this. Like I would buy here and then it dropping, which is fine. The price gone up, so the out would bleed. But when this happening, the out price would go up. Hopefully, we already have like purchased before up here.
Yeah.
You know, it just to me it doesn't quite make sense, and it doesn't apply to everything. So I'm not really using it. Although I turn it on just to see the result, but I'm not really using it at the moment with Orkis.
Yeah.
Cool. And also, sorry, you go.
No, it's all good. I'm with you.
No worries, man. And the other thing is, I don't know whether you heard of this one, Ishimoku. Oops, sorry. Apparently, the new one they will have Ishimoku Cloud. I'm very excited. So Ishimoku Cloud is like it's pretty heavy stuff. I'm still learning, like trying to master it. But in a nutshell, if the candlestick past the cloud, which is the green and red, then it will
Yeah.
buy, and and it's really powerful. So that's coming up in version 3, 6.0.3. I heard. Oh, I'm testing
Yeah.
it right now. Very excited. So that should be really good.
Great.
We'll see, man. We'll see. Ah. All right. Your question. Sorry.
Um, oh, really? The question was just about trying to work out, what the best move is to do, whether it is to average down my original position, or just to kind of go, hey, I'll just maybe be holding longer, or and not profiting from the market for a little while, and just trying to get rid of those bags and not going into my portfolio anymore. So that was sort of what I've been tossing up.
Yep. It depends on how heavy you want to be involved, really. Sometimes, sometimes if you really want to make the most out of it, and you can kind of like predict the chart. I don't know. Let's say, I know we're dealing with BTC here, and obviously you're not going to be sitting in front of the computer for long. Let's say it's 1 hour.
Yeah.
1 hour candle. Look at it, and I don't know. Let's say you have ARC, just because BTC. And that's 1 hour, or we can even make it 4 hours. Say, you bought it here.
Yeah.
Somehow you bought it over there at 69610, and you kind of looking like you might add a few indicators in there. I don't know, maybe you can use a basic one like RSI, MACD, MACD, and you kind of have a look and go, okay, you know what? According to this, by the way, the RSI says the same thing as the bot, and maybe Bollinger Band on top. Here we go. I might turn off MACD. And what I might do also, enlarge this one so we can see the bloody line. There we go. All right. So you can also turn your bot into like a 4 hour or 1 hour or 4 hours. So that
Yeah.
way it can easily double up for you when you're sleeping. So like in that case, it would have double here, double up here. Sorry, here actually, right? Would be right there. Oops, sorry. That would be. So BB is under 1. So that would be the buy. Now the new pricing would be. I don't know. I'm going to guess somewhere here, right? So if you can do, like, if you let the bot does like BBRSI setting, then it would have purchased here, and then the new price will be there. I don't know whether it's going to get out. It's very unlikely. Maybe just just not enough. Now, but if you decided to change the setting from BBRSI to the BB, the lower one, to I don't know, say -10, which is probably like down here. Maybe that's -5. Then that price might be lower to here, right? Give or take.
Yeah.
Or even better yet, it would be here. That's for sure. That would trick it for sure. But for now, let's assume that that's the case.
Yeah.
Then this price would be down here. That you would definitely get out. The bot would definitely get you out.
Yeah, great.
So that's why I kind of love the BBS RSI, purely because it's kind of like I'm using two indicators to confirm, and obviously you use a harder strength on the bottom one to make sure that it has to be really super low. Actually, you know what? This one wouldn't trigger, so even though this is went really low, but the RSI hasn't hit it. So maybe you set a lower BB by -10 or -5, maybe -10, and an RSI as a 30 as usual. When it's too tricked, bought the lower one, and boom. So that if you want a bot to auto sell for you, that's just one example, by the way. I don't know how effective it is, but realistically, it should work.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah.
Cool.
Any other questions?
That's it. I didn't really have any more questions. I think it's really, like you said earlier, the answer is that it's really how much you want to, use up your portfolio, and if you got the portfolio to back that to kind of buy yourself out of trouble. Yeah.
But yeah, man. Otherwise, I reckon change the period to much higher level.
Okay.
So like maybe 1 hour or 4 hour. This way, it has to be so low within that period, in order for it to trigger, right? And then hopefully you can get out when it's picked it up in a couple of days later.
Gotcha.
I think that would be actually, you know what? That's a really cool strategy. I hope I can bring that to the guys and see if we can do something about it to get out.
Yeah, for sure. Be useful when this sort of thing's going on.
Man,
what's been happening for the last fortnight?
It's crazy shit. It's good in a way, but at the same time, it's like, man, come on.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Pretty much, mate. Well, enjoy your weekend, bro. Hit me up if you've got any other questions, and we can quickly jump on a Skype call like now, and then we can go from here.
Okay, great. Okay, thanks, boy. All the best.
All right. See you, dude. Bye.
Bye.